before the tax audit and all through the house. No valid receipts for husband or spouse. The children were nestled asleep in their beds. Taxpayer and spouse were scratching their heads. Suddenly there was a loud clatter of noise. Along came Santa with all of his toys. And 7 reindeer, he called them his boys. Let's give them a log and fill it out true. Organize the receipts, colored red, green, and blue. If you drove around the world to make deposits few, don't expect IRS to believe it is true. When your office in home is not exclusive, the audit results will be quite elusive. If you had a fire or the dog ate the paper, you may as well retire, as your deductions will be vapor. Up on the roof with a haughty goodbye, Santa brought you the audit report, and you are ready to die. But alas, comes the tax savior, the most genius enrolled agent around, who will ferret out deductions just like a bloodhound. In the end it is over, and you will survive. Next year keep better records, and your business can stay alive. Merry Christmas with great holiday cheer. When you get the IRS notice, the tax savior will always be here. So my friend Izzy had decided, she knew what she was doing, and she got herself an enrolled agent that she was dating, and she was really excited to bring him home and show him around, and she considered him like a prince. So this is her story about that. Down in the panhandle where we manhandle all that beef cattle, and the snakes rattle and the wind whistles through the dead thistles. It's a little piece of heaven with a big house and lots of big cows and lots of big sky and lots of doves flying, and they'll be so happy since I'm bringing home a prince to my little piece of heaven, Oklahoma. Don't you love it when the bobcats howl? Don't you love it when the coyotes cough? Well, I know a few tricks with a 30-06. You can watch me blow those little suckers' heads clean off, and then, oh boy, we'll go two-stepping through the arroyo. Watch what you steppin', 'cause them cattle eat their share, and it's gotta go somewhere in my little piece of heaven, Oklahoma. And we'll motor into Tulsa for the weekend. Through the windows of the pickup we'll be peeking. Not a tree or a shoe to block the lovely view. There's a racetrack and a zoo, and Oral Roberts you. And we'll rescue the beauty in a big Stetson with some SPF 50, so no sun gets in, 'cause that freckle on your skin can do a feller in, and the shade is mighty thin in Oklahoma. And our leading cause of death is melanoma. Melanoma! Hey-ya! But I, on the other hand, was not so wise. I should have gone the route of an enrolled agent, but instead I just went with a mere tax preparer. I'm not even sure if he was certified. And he was less than a gentleman, and it was going well at first, but this is what he said to me. You've got the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. Don't think any ocean comes in a shade of such amazing blue-green. You know your disposition is sweeter than any perfume. With that $1 million smile of yours, you cannot help but light up the room. All it took was one look at you, baby, with the music playing softly and low. All it took was one look at you, baby, for a man like me to know you're just 15 pounds away from my love, baby. A touch too much of Viola mode. You're just 15 pounds away from my love, baby. You you're carrying too wide of a load. That's not all he said. Took you out to dinner, the conversation flowed like wine. I took you on the dance floor, and I gotta say your mambo was divine. I kissed you and I knew I'd never, ever, ever have to be lonely. But then a little voice inside me said, man, oh man, oh man, if only. All it took was one look at you, baby, and I knew that I could show you to mom. But when it comes to showing you off in front of every Dick and Harry and Tom, you're just 15 pounds away from my love, baby. Put back a calamari or two. You're just 15 pounds away from my love, baby. Amazing what some free weights can do. If you really want my heart to flip, girl, put on those size 4 jeans and make them zip, girl. If you want some roses by the bunches on the floor, and let me see those stomach crunches. If you want to know that you are the one, lace up those Pumas, baby, go for a run. Let's re-up those health club dues. What have you got to lose? You've got to lose that 15 pounds away from my love, baby. You really take the cake, baby. You really take it. 15 pounds away from my love, baby. Just a little step glass and I think we can make it. Well, needless to say, that man is not my husband, and I really hadn't thought about him until I ran into him 7 tax seasons later. I ran into him in front of Whole Foods with his brand new wife. Who testify? I don't think I've seen such a stick in all of my life. She was very thin, and I have to admit, it filled my heart with glee to see that he himself had gained a pound or 2. Or 73. Yes, he was 50 pounds away from my love, baby. 5-0, baby, the truth hurts. 50 pounds away from my love, baby. I guess he got his just desserts. I guess he got his just